Hi again guys, I'm back with another unboxing. I haven't actually opened this yet, I've just torn my address off here and it's brought some of the packing tape away with it. This puzzle I've got from a friend of mine on Facebook. I've done a trade with him essentially. This puzzle I've wanted for a while but never quite got around to buying. You can probably see that this is the Mefferts Jade's Club Chopsticks puzzle. It's got the plastic insert from the box still. And here's the puzzle. If you haven't seen one of these before, actually let's just zoom that up a little bit so you can get a better look. Okay. It's made by Mefferts. It was originally just one of these Jade Club specials. However, they end up selling it in everywhere they sell puzzles. And sorry, I'm just looking at the outside there. I expected that to say Jade Club, and it doesn't. It just says in display, seems to say Club. And, oh, I suppose it sort of does, doesn't it? It's like an ambigram, because that could say Jade there, couldn't it? Jade Club. Yeah, I suppose it sort of does. It's meant to look like ambigram letters, the same forwards and backwards. Now it's not obviously the same backwards and forwards, but yeah. Okay, yeah, it does say Jade Club sort of, if you read that upside down, U as an A and that kind of broken C as a D. But yeah, so what this is a 1 by 2 by 9, so it's obviously 1 layer thick that direction, 2 that direction, and 9 high. So it's not too difficult to solve, I can't imagine. I guess you're really just making sure, I don't know if it's possible to scramble the kind of lines that go up and down or not. Oh yes, it is. You can get like a, yeah, so because it's square on one side and curved on the other, you can get those mixed up. And I was going to say you're only solving it by the letters, but obviously that's not entirely true. So yeah, let's give this a scramble. I'm not sure if I would prefer it coloured or not, to be honest, but it's sorry, my phone's vibrating in the background, if you could just hear that. Interesting piece design, the way they all kind of link to the core with the tiny long pieces. But yeah, I can't imagine it's going to be much in the way of difficulty to solve. It's basic cuboid, I think, but it's one to add to the collection, that's for sure. I'm certainly happy to own one. I did a trade with my friend on Facebook for this one. I don't know if he had more than one or he just didn't want this one anymore. I'm not sure which one way round it was, but I swapped it for a 3x3x4 camouflage cube. So yeah, it's hard to see when this is actually well scrambled, because obviously every piece kind of looks the same. You're only going to be able to tell by the shape of the embossed pieces on the piece whether it's actually solved or not. I imagine that's going to be the trickiest part of this. Mefferts did actually produce one of these in gold metallic, the metallized process like they've done on the recent Ghost cubes. But that came out kind of early in my collecting career, so to speak, and I never really got around to buying them. I wasn't over keen on them. The photos I saw, they didn't look that, the plating didn't look particularly good on those ones, unfortunately. But yeah, I imagine that's about as scrambled as this is going to get. And oh, it still says Jade Club pretty much. Oh no, it doesn't on this side. Yeah, the lines are mixed up at least. So yeah, I'll go away and give it a solve and I'll get back to you when I've done so. Alright, so as you can see, hopefully, the puzzle's now solved again. As I suspected, not very difficult at all, quite straightforward, quite basic really. But that's to be expected, to be honest. It's see, I think that looks better solved state than what I was looking at before, but yeah, it turns okay. It's not fabulous, but it's not terrible either. But since it's such a basic kind of puzzle anyway, it's not something you need excellent turning quality on really, you know, because all you're doing is turning this one layer and then obviously twisting these, and that's the entire process. So you just line it up and turn it. You're obviously not doing any real complex algorithms or anything, so you're not worried about turning quality so much, I don't think. If you look at the puzzle, the quality of it is a little lacking. You can see there's some kind of big gaps between pieces that just were there all the time, but it's not the size of the gap that concerns me, it's the difference between that and the ones around them, sort of thing, which, and there's quite a few of them like it, so that's a bit annoying. But other than that, it's decent quality. It's a nice one to have in the collection, but yeah, don't expect any great challenge from it or anything like that. But it's more of a collector's piece, I think, than intended to be a challenging puzzle. Alright then guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.